Hello and welcome. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Good morning. How is everyone? I have decided to turn up fashionably late this morning. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. It is raining here in Perth, and I think it just lulled me into this beautiful state of sleep, extra sleep. I was like, I haven't heard rain here in Perth. I can't remember the last time I've heard rain here. So I think it just took me off into this lullaby, and I did not literally just slept through my alarm. I looked across and I went, what? How is it that time? And yes, you're right. Some of you said, I think it was Sarah, Kylie and Bruno must have had a late night. Not because of cyclones, because of this cyclone, but because I have been prepping for online stamping retreat. Yes, it's coming up very soon. The registration is happening. Let's have a look exactly when. Registration for online stamping retreat. April the 10th, everyone. April the 10th. Put that in your calendar. So let's put it here. April 10th, online stamping retreat registration. Can you believe it? So make sure you go and sign up for the wait list, because you don't want to miss it. There's going to be really cool announcements on our newsletter, and you don't want to miss it. Get yourself on that list, all right? And Kylie said, I woke up at 9:30, rushed for 10 a.m., doctor's appointments 15 minutes away, to find that battery and no vehicle. Flat battery, oh my goodness. That's so frustrating, Kylie. Yes, I know. And I've pretty much finished our duo project, but I finished my solo project. Very happy with both of them. I think you're all going to be pleasantly surprised. So it's Fun Fold. It's a complete Fun Fold event if you haven't done it before. And I think that this one is going to be epic. Because even Bruno's one, I was just like, oh my goodness. It's, yeah. So good. Good morning, Megan Lacorny. Did I get messages from you? I haven't checked my messages. Yes. What'd she say? Just checking that you're awake, because we're all waiting to barbecue. I love it. We are going to barbecue today. Did you like my little front header? Thanks, ChatGPT. This is the coolest. I love it. I love how ChatGPT helps me look cool, because we're going to grill. We're going to use our grilling. And I have no idea what we're making. ChatGPT spat out that little idea. But we're going to have a lot of fun. I thought that was a fantastic idea with the paper behind. So one thing I have to say with AI and all of these amazing things that we can use, I have to say I've started watching things on Instagram and just a few other places. It's very difficult to know what's real and what's not. So I'm really happy to have you here. This is definitely real. You can depend on us being real. Oh, hello, Tess. That's so sweet. You're such a little gem. Oh, there's my alarm going off again. Listen to it. I wonder I slept in. Oh, it disappeared already. But I'll turn that off. Let's have a look at what my sleep score was this morning. 65%. It's not good sleep. That's how late I went to bed. Naughty Kylie. I think it was about 2 o'clock by the time I went to bed. Uh-oh. Yes, you will keep me real, and you'll know that I'm real at the same time. It's for reals. Hello. Oh, it's so good to have you all here. So let's have a little look at this amazing product here. This is something I have been wanting to play with for a very long time, and I'm excited that I get to have a little play today with you all. So this is called BBQ Master, and it is a online exclusive. Actually, I don't think I might put the details on this because I like to put all my information on the back of my stamp sets. So I'm pretty sure, like, one of the best ways, and I know there's lots of you out here that are demonstrators as well, and I'll just show you what I like to do here. When I haven't labelled, it's a little bit frustrating for me because then I don't know what belongs where. So we've got lots of new products. For those of you that are Stampin' Up demonstrators, there's also a pre-order happening right now. And it's very, very exciting because it's the brand new catalogue, which, do I have a copy here somewhere? I do somewhere, but I've put it somewhere safe, I do believe. Or Bruno's put it somewhere safe because he'll know that I'll lose it. It's like, you know what, let's just put that over here. But anyway, I'll do a search of this product, so the barbecue polymer, right? And then this, why is it not coming up? Oh, there it is there. Okay. So when I click these here, so I really would love Stampin' Up to put online exclusives here, but unfortunately it's not. So see how it disappears. So it's not part of that one. And then if I do the next one, yeah, it disappears. So it's not part of that mini. So then I can say, okay, it must be part, because I know it's not in the May to August. So then I know it must be an online exclusive. And you can actually go to, if we go to, it's not what's new, yeah, menu, and then online exclusives. And then it should, like, we can go alphabetical if we want to really definitely make sure that it's part of that. So there it is there, the BBQ Master Dice. But I do like knowing exactly when it was released as well. So I'll have to go back, and the fact that it's here, look, I could even go newest. And I could see, you know, was it sort of one of these new ones that just came out? And it looks like it's part of this January release of products, because these are all fairly new. Yes, this is January. Oh, these are cute. Why do I not have these? We're going to have to write that down and make sure I get them. Made with sweetness. If I add to cart, do the bundle because you get 10% off. I wonder why we didn't get that one. I'll have to talk to Bruno about that one and say, excuse me, how do we miss this? I'll make sure that we don't have it. I'm going to look back. There's so many cool products that we're all missing because we're not going over to these online exclusives. Look at the beautiful paper. Oh, so good. So many good things. And look at this one even here. I wonder if we got Dream Team. I really like that one too. Look at the coffee. That's so cute. I really like that. Does that come with it in a bundle? It doesn't seem to have anything extra. So we'll just do that. Look at the laptop. It's so cute. Oh, there's so many good things. I think Bruno's like, you know what? Will we use it? Oh, who wants to be, you know, logical in these matters? There's nothing logical about craft shopping. Just give me everything, please. I want it all. Do I sound like Veruca Salt? I want it all, Daddy. I want it all. There are some other ones that I've missed here. Oh, that one, even there's really cute. Oh, love you to the moon and back. Look at the little, oh, look at him. It's really cute. The little moon and back one, very cute. I know you can't see the zoomed in version. I don't know why it's not showing it, but it's very, very cute. So many good products. I wonder why it's not zooming for you, because I can see it's not moving. I'm very sorry about that. It's not moving to the next page. So it must be a setting in my, maybe if I go like this, will it move to the next one? No, of course not. But anyway, you've got to come over to the online exclusives to see them all. But definitely look up Made with Sweetness. It is really cute. Like really cute. So I've added that to my cart. Add to cart. I don't know why it was, yeah, I can see what, oh, you can see. Oh, that's good to know. Excellent. Well done to you, computer. So let's have a little play. I'm going to have a look here and see if we've got Made with Sweetness. No, we don't. And I need them for my projects. I want to play with them for online stamping retreats. So hopefully we can order them and get them ASAP so that I can make some things out of it. Now, with this one here, there was paper that I thought would be really good with this one. And that is the like we've got textured metallic. That always is a bit of fun to use that. Now, I don't think that this one, because we've got a few here that I haven't taken out, because we've had a few papers finished, but this one is actually a really good one. So I didn't think of, yeah, I didn't think that this would be one that I would use for the barbecue, but look how perfect that is for the barbecue scene. It's even got like just like metallic in it. So I think we're going to use that one. It's $17.50 for this Regal Distressed specialty paper, and it is gorgeous. So this is Cherry Cobbler, this colour here, and I think it will be perfectamundo with this. So I don't know if you can see this one here. Yes, there we go. So that's the Regal Distressed paper, in case you're looking for that one. And even the basic white one, like this would be cool because you could even grunge it up and make it like this is the basic white one here. Where are we? Down facing. So that's that one there, and look how good that looks. Amazing. Delicious. Can we call paper delicious? Yes, of course we can. So that's that one. And what was the other one that I thought of? There was this one here, but I don't think it's as good as the Regal Distress, because I'm thinking of having, I don't have to have paper, but we'll just have some little ideas of what we want to have in the background. So there's also this one here called Tartan Foil. This is also $17.50 and has some gorgeous, gorgeous paper here. So you might have missed some of these, which is good to show you, yeah, just how gorgeous they are. And they've got the other side. So I was thinking like this one here, the red, would be really cool as well. There's quite a few really good ones here that we could use that, you know, I just had sitting there and they would be perfect. But I feel like I'm gravitating towards this red one for a base. I think that's going to look really amazing. So let's go with that. Let's lock that one in. And I'll just check and see that this one is still current, because I think it'd be fun. Yeah, the textured metallic is still there. And we've also got the earthen tone metallic too. So, but this is a really good one for, you know, maybe like a flame or something like that. We can use the bronze or even the gold and then colour it in and have like orangey, reddy, like tones for the flame. So I think that will be nice and dramatic, don't you think? A big flame coming off the grill. All right, we are cooking with gas on the grill. We really are cooking with gas. And Timeless Plaid, DSP. Yes, thank you. That's another good one. I don't know if I ended up getting the Timeless Plaid. Is it a 6x6, the Timeless Plaid? Because I remember seeing one last night and I'm like, ooh, that will be good. That's the earthen tone metallics. Look at that. It's gorgeous, but it doesn't really fit with this one that we're doing today. So we've got Boho. Yeah, I don't know if we've got the Timeless Plaid. I'll have to have a look for that. I feel like I'm always catching up these days. It's like I'm so discombobulated. I'm happy if we just go live, really. All of you can help me to find out what I need. We might have used that actually, knowing Bruno and I, because we had the online stamping retreat. Timeless Plaid. Don't know if it's still available. No Timeless left. All over Red Rover. That might be why it's not in my cupboard anymore. Yeah, I think because of the rain, it's making everything very shadowy and dark. I agree, Megan. I'll open this a little bit and see if that lets a little bit more light in. But yeah, it's very dark in the house today because we've got the rain coming. The rains are coming. And we haven't had rain here in Perth. Like, oh my goodness, it's going to be like so exciting for everyone up in Bullsbrook. That's a little bit better, isn't it? We'll play with that one. Sorry if I tapped the microphone there. But yeah, it's a very different colour out there today. Very, very dark. Lulled me to sleep. Good. Now, if we get some blends, we'll get some of the oranges and the reds. So I think I've got what's this one? I think we'll do a bit of like Timid Tiger. And we've got this one here. I haven't got my glasses with me, so oh, Cajun Craze will be lovely actually. And yeah, I heard it's like in Melbourne, even though it's like 13 degrees, it feels like 1 degree or something. We're having very, very strange weather, aren't we, all around Australia? Just a very strange time period, really. And then Poopy Parade. And I don't really want like a pink colour because that looks like Melon Mambo that I've picked up there. Oh, it's real red. Good. I do know my colours. So we're going to cut out a few of these flames. And we can possibly, let's just see if we can, might black emboss on the foil because I do know I can do that. But what I'd have to do first is colour because there's actually not a lot of space for colouring once I stamp it. So I might be better off doing, anyway, we'll test both. I'll do a cutout and I'll do a stamping and colouring as well, but both we're going to I love using my foil because I'm always like, no, it's too precious. I can't use it. No, you can. We can. Did New South Wales have a dust storm? What? Yes. Nicole gets more rain than us here. Yeah. Whoa. It's sunny but -20, so that would be Fahrenheit. -20, but that's, yeah, very cool. Now, I'll bring over my little mini because, you know, I can use my mini. I'll move it away from that paper. I don't want to damage that beautiful paper. Come over here, everyone. Now, I'm just going to go and grab my glasses because I'm sick of squinting and trying to read all your comments. You'll be so proud of me. On the way past, I grabbed the cold brew that Bruno made. So I'm gonna have some coffee. Although today I could possibly have actually warm coffee. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'll do that. We'll have some hot coffee because we've had so many hot days. I'm just so used to drinking cold brew. Anyway, for the sake of, you know, not leaving you again yet, I don't want to create abandonment issues for you, Charlotte. I'll just stay here with you and have some cold brew so that I don't leave you. I love Donna. I'm not sure. Yeah, I went to get my glasses. I couldn't see. It's blind as bat. I'm like squinting at the screen going, what am I even reading? I don't even know. I looked at this and I couldn't even read any of the blends colours. I'm like, what are they even saying? There we go. Ah, delicious. Good job, Bruno Bertucci. Our friends are from Eritrea and they know how to roast their coffee. And they gave us a whole entire jar of their home roasted coffee. And Yeah, so sweet. They actually do like a coffee ceremony type thing. You know how the Japanese have like a tea ceremony? Eritreans have a coffee ceremony, and it is so good. It's like, yeah, the respect they give to coffee just makes me love them. That entire race of people are very, very smart. And it's so good. They buy all their beans, like even in their households, they just buy all their beans green. And then they use their home saucepan to just, like, they know how to roast it. And it's crazy how much smoke comes off. You're like, are you burning those beans? But nope, it turns out perfect. The grader finally showed up here. And we have blowing snow. Whoa. That's craziness. The weather around the world, like we're meant to be having a cyclone up north. They don't think it'll come here. I mean, they've been saying, look, just be aware, but there's nothing much really that we can do if it does come down here. All we could possibly do is, just bring the outside furniture inside. But yeah, feeling very much for our friends, because we've got friends in Geraldton. Actually, I need to message them and just check up on them. I will do that right away, because if I don't do things right away, then I miss the opportunity. I think we've got a group together. Yes, we do. Thinking of you all up there. Hope you're doing okay. Will the cyclone hit you? And maybe I can ask, what have you done to get prepared? Because they're on quite a big property. We stayed at their place not that long ago. We went up to Geraldton and visited our friends. Actually, the husband, Nathan, was our groomsman. So can you believe we moved all the way over here to Perth? Bruno was good friends with him in Sydney. We come over here to Perth, and his groomsman lives a couple of hours away, 3 hours away from us. And his other groomsman lives in Madagascar now, but they're visiting here and they're in Perth as well. So it's been really nice. It's been like a little reunion. So I'm going to do most of that actually, because that will be and then we go a little bit darker. So I think doing it in like lines almost is really good. Like, see how you can have, like, it looks like the flame sort of coming up, whereas it was a bit difficult here. I'm like, oh, how can I get that sort of look of a flame? But I think, yeah, having those like wispy lines. Oops, drew on the on the desk. And we'll do a little bit of dark Cajun. So I've done the first base was the Timid Tiger. Oh, so good to be able to read. And then I did Poppy Parade, and now I'm doing a bit of Cajun at the base. But it doesn't look like the Cajun really. If anything, it's like taking away the... Oh, actually looks like a really cool effect. It's like taking a little bit of the colour away. It's like doing a colour lifter type scenario. That's fun. How fun is that? I knew I was going to have fun with this set. I was looking at it for ages going, oh my goodness, I'm going to have so much fun. And I love this, the kebabi thing. That's very cool. And then you can even create your own hamburger. So I think we're going to have some fun with that for sure. We can just play around with some of these. We've got the oven mitten. Who would even use an oven mitten? But I love the idea here. This could be like a beer. But I think, yeah, hot sauce is really cool too, because I do love some hot sauce. So I feel like that would be fun to turn it into that. Good. We've got lots and lots of great ideas here now. So I'm going to pop that back on there so we don't lose it, because we know what Kylie is like. All right. Yes. So I've had a few things happen this week that have been pretty full on, very eventful. We've got friends coming for dinner on Saturday night. We've also got, we're catching up with friends on Sunday for afternoon tea. I'm making a sugar-free cake, which will be nice. It's a date cake, a sugar-free date cake, so it's quite sweet on its own. And then we're catching up with someone at dinner. We're having a Chinese meal with friends of ours, so that'll be lovely. She's actually cooking for us, and she's Chinese, so it's going to be authentic as you can get. So that'll be really nice. And then Monday night we have friends visiting, and they come Monday night, and then they were here last time, Taya and Justin, and then Jessie. Yes, my old assistant, Jessie. She's not our assistant anymore. We had to sack her. She was too good. No, we had to downsize when we came to Perth. But Jessie arrives on the 4th. Yeah, on the 4th in the morning. So I go and pick her up early Saturday morning on the 4th. And then Justin and Taya leave on the 7th. And then Jessie leaves on, when does Jessie leave? I think she leaves on the Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday night. I'll put that in there actually. Jessie leaves, because I keep forgetting all the dates. There's a lot of dates to remember. So yeah, I have been figuring out what I'm going to do for all my visitors. So yesterday I was doing this list here. You'll all enjoy this since we're talking about Grill Master. So I've got all of my ideas for different foods that I can do. So the chicken thighs for the gyros I thought would be really nice on the grill. So I was going to marinate them in like a lemon oil, Greek style. But I just wrote down everything that I'd love to make, and we had a really nice breakfast. Like one of the days we had a nice hot brekkie, and everyone helped out. I made my bread, my Turkish pide bread. But yeah, Jessie was like, yes, I really want to do homemade pasta one night. So we might even I was thinking we might do lasagna and make our own pasta sheets, because that was really fun to do together. We did it one time with our friend Sarah and Jessie together, and it was just a really nice night. They came a bit earlier and we had heaps of nibbles. I made what did I do? I think I did some calamari, and we were feasting on that while we were making the lasagna. And I made brisket this week, and they told me to do it for 10 hours in the oven, and I asked ChatGPT what's the slow cooker temperature, and the temperature it gave me was way too hot. So the brisket basically came out like, have you ever had biltong? That like crispy meat? That's how it came out. But anyway, I was going to make my own brioche buns and do brisket again. Now that I've learnt the error of my ways, I won't be putting it in for 10 hours. I'll have to find another recipe that's actually oven-based and not slow cooker-based, because that just did not work. But yeah, is there anything on here that you're like, oh, yum? The phyllo pie, I'm really looking forward to making that. And actually, there is another phyllo thing. I've been seeing it online, but it's like, I had another page for desserts here, but it's like a phyllo dessert, not Filipino, phyllo pastry dessert. And it's basically like a custard type, because Jessie and Taya really love custard style creamy desserts. So I thought, yeah, tiramisu would always be a winner. And also last time we made galacto burrico. Burrico. I think it's like that. Galactica burrico. I made that last time and that was very nice, but we had a lot of food, so I may not make that. I'll ask them if they liked it, because it's more like, I think the vanilla slice will be more popular. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be cooking. I love the goslemere. If you can see that. Did I write it down? Or maybe I didn't write it down. Goslemere. Bolognese. Oh yeah, here it is here, goslemere. It's really yummy. It's like a Turkish flatbread with spinach and feta. And I only just tried the semolina pancakes the other day. So good. Instead of regular pancakes, much lighter. And you only cook it on one side. It's quite thin and it has like all these bubbles on top, and you just it's very light on the top, not a dark cook. And you put it with honey, butter. So yeah, we've got lots of yummy things ahead for the next 2 weeks. So I'm trying to lose weight now so I can put it on for when they come. Isn't that the story of our life? We work really hard to lose weight so that then we can put it on and have fun. And then I'll try and lose it again. But yes, talking about all this food while we're grilling, I think it's wonderful. So I'm going to get some basic black for our base. I think that will look amazing. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you all my online stamping retreat project. It's so amazing. You are going to love this event, as always. Who's coming? You planning on coming? So the actual event day, so if you want to put that in your calendar too, and do it now, you know what we're like. We're like, yeah, we'll put it in our calendar. Will we? I don't think we will. So in Australia, it's May the 3rd, but did everyone point to the screen and say, there's the goslemere? Right under the bread. There. I see it. Thank you, Charlotte. You know me. You know how I have to, when I need to see something, I don't see it. So it's May the 2nd or 3rd. So it's the 3rd in the South Pacific and 2nd everywhere else. Okay. So that's the OSR event. So it's going to be session 2 for 2026. And it's a full fun fold event. I think we might even have, maybe not. Do I have that one? Oh, that's session 3. Little sneak peek, everyone. Look how cute it is. Are we back? I think we're back. And Sue Beasley's going to be there. Yes! Woohoo! I think the cyclone's doing some things. Actually, I'll leave that one because I'm going to do something new today. And I'm going to have everything ready to do another one straight away. Because, you know, some of us like the chitter chatter. But then I'm going to film doing it in QuickTime. So if you're one of those people that like QuickTime and you're like, oh my goodness, just like blabbering on and I can't be bothered. I understand. I don't have time to watch videos. I'd love to, but I'm too busy creating and getting everything organized. So if you're one of those people, go to our Instagram and get your content there because it will be a lot quicker. I just want to do one more. You get to have a little bit of a behind the scenes and you'll be able to see the Instagram and go, I was there when she like cut all of that and got it all ready. Actually, we'll keep that one ready to go so that we can do that one live on the Instagram. Honor the Insta. Isn't that good? So is there anything that I've missed from my shopping list, from my food list that I need to add? Do you think that's a good list? I normally do lamb, but I can put it on there. Lamb. I did lamb shanks, but I do you do lamb shanks? But anyway, if you think of any ideas of things that will be good. I love chicken schnitzel too. I'm doing chicken schnitzel on Saturday night. It's so good. And even if we do like a little bit of, because last time we got a beautiful eye fillet steak and I cut that up and just grilled it both sides and it came up wonderfully. Now, what are we doing next? I think if I want to cut this. So that is ready to go for the next one. I'll have them over there, ready to go. And then this one here, where is my other piece gone? Where are you, little one? Now, do you think I should try, I'll just stamp this and see what it looks like without doing it on there, because I feel like it will cover too much of that amazingness that we've done there, because I think it's pretty obvious it's a flame, but I just want to see what this looks like stamped. We might be able to do some more on here. I would colour it beforehand if you're going to black emboss on here. Now, there was a couple of on-stage things that I wanted to clarify too. One of our team members was, I think it was Tammy, who gave us the most beautiful bookmarks. We finally got some messages back on who created certain things. And yes, you missed. We've got Taya and Justin, and Jesse's coming back. Jesse's going to be here for the 4th time, Megan. Can you believe it? She can't stay away, but it's only very brief. I wish it was longer. It's only like, yeah, 5 days all up, which is very sad. I want more, but you know, should be happy with the 5 days really. And then we've got other friends that are staying a bit longer because they're here for their brother's wedding. And I said, please come. You know, he'll want you there. Come and stay with us. You'll save money. Yeah, so I think it was Tammy Hackett gave us the beautiful what were they called? Bookmarks. I'm like, what are those things called? What are those things that we call? Oh dear. I'm losing all of my brain cells. It's so much fun. And she also made a lip balm as well. I've actually pulled out the lip balm. Yes, I've got it here. So that came from Tammy Hackett, which is very, very kind. She's part of Mari's team. So she's in our 3rd level, which is very kind and very sweet. And then this one here I missed out on showing you too, which was from Teresa Brown. And she gave us 2 pins here. So thank you so much, Teresa. They're like a key ring type thing. Well, I'll be able to put them on my scissors actually, which will be really good. So thank you so much. And we've got the scissors coming back. Did you all hear? I know. Well, you know what I did, Megan? On the way to get my glasses, because I couldn't see, I was blind as anything. I shouldn't say blind as a bat, because I think bats can see quite well. But I went and got myself some cold brew. I've got the whole jar, so watch out. I think I actually need less coffee. I'm like, so good. So yes, I'm all organised. I'm an organised, well, not really. I try to be organised. And let's get our black. But yes, I want to do a shout out for that. And there was one more thing that we received, like a card, I think, that someone said, yes, that was my card. So thank you so much for everyone messaging. I should have grabbed the name of that one straight away. But of course, you know, there's so much going on. So the other thing that happened, that's right, I was telling you a story. The other thing that happened, which is quite sad and a bit of a trigger warning, but yeah, no one was killed, which is wonderful. I don't know how they weren't. But as we were coming back along West Swan Road, we went to our meeting, our church on Wednesday night. So what's it now? Friday, yeah. So Wednesday night we were coming back and we just stayed back a little bit. We're chit-chatting with some after the meeting, and I'm so grateful because as we were coming along the road, there was, I'll go front facing for this one actually. As we were coming along the road, there was an accident, and I said to Bruno, this looks really fresh and this looks really bad, like so bad. And we could see one car on our side, like in our direction, and another car on the other side of the road had hit them head on. And I said, well, slow down. I'll just open my window and ask. And I said, do you think anyone needs an ambulance? And the man that was standing there, you just assume that they're part of the car. Like you just have no idea what's going on. You're trying to make sense of everything, the chaos. And he's like, yes, definitely get an ambulance. So I was on the phone straight away. I'm like, police, please, ambulance, like send everyone. And as I'm walking down, so we parked, and then as we're walking down, there's like another car and I'm like, how on earth is there 3 cars that have been hit? And there's a woman with, you know, she's cut on her face, beautiful Indian family. I'm like, oh my goodness, what on earth is going on here? So we go straight to the really, really bad accident, and it was head on. And then when I got to the car door, she was so beautiful. I felt so bad for her. Her name was Kay. So please, you know, prayers for Kay. Such a sweet older lady. She would have been in her 70s. She was on her own. So the man that was standing there, he was actually the first at the scene. And it was just such a shock. And she broke her wrist. If she hadn't have been wearing a seatbelt, 100% she would have been gone. So please, good reminder, always put your seatbelt on. Always make sure your family have the seatbelt on. And basically, the car was still running. The one that hit her, the car was still running. Lights were on. And I'm like, you know, I'm looking at the man and I'm like, where's this person? And he's like, I'm pretty sure he's gone. I think he's fled. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then we all realized the car was still on. There was like petrol everywhere all over the ground. And I'm like, this is so bad. Look, I'm like, okay, I knew it was fresh, but this is like literally, it's just happened. So then I'm on the phone to the ambulance, and she said, I need to stay with you. I need you to stay with Kay. I need you to check her breathing. She was barely breathing. She's like really. So all her ribs have probably been broken because of the airbag and the seatbelt and everything. And she said, I've already got a really bad back. My back's all really bad. I'm like, oh my goodness, this poor lady. Like in one split second, And so I said, can you remember what happened? Because I didn't want it to distress her. But sometimes, you start blanking out and forgetting. And I thought, I just want to get as much information as possible while she's coherent. Like, what if she ends up going unconscious? At least then I can tell the police when they come what she told me. And she said, 1 minute I was just driving, and then I just saw headlights in front of me. And she said, and I pressed my brakes, but there's just nothing I could do. And she says, I never saw anyone. All I saw was headlights. And I'm like, oh my goodness, the poor thing. And she was so sweet. She goes, please give me your phone number. Please give me your phone number. Thank you so much. Thank you so much you're all so kind, and I need your numbers so I can thank you. And I'm like, oh my goodness, she's so sweet. I said, Kay, let's not worry about that. Let's just worry about breathing right now. Let's just get you okay. And so it felt like an eternity until the ambulance came, but it really wasn't that long. But when someone's in that much distress and there's that much going on, you're like, why aren't they here instantly? Police were first on the scene, and they were pretty quick. It was an unmarked car, so I think they just might have been going that way by fluke. And then there was another 3 or 4 police, 2 fire brigades. Then the ambulance came. I think there was 1 or maybe 2. I think there might have been just 1 ambulance actually. And then to top it off, a film crew. And I was like, at first I was a bit like, oh, this feels so unsettling. Because I said, Kay, we're just filming, just letting you know we're filming. Like, they didn't ask her if it was okay, but I was like, oh, this is full on. But I'm sure after the fact they'll get all of her information, and they'll have to get her permission to do that, because there's just no way that you can just like start filming. But I thought to myself, because one of the other ladies that ran out, she actually was in one of the houses, and she's a nurse, heavily pregnant, so she was helping as well. She was ringing some of Kay's relatives. Kay was worried about a dog, so she was helping. She's a nurse. And then, she said, oh, I feel really unsettled about there being cameras. I said, well, one good thing that I'm thinking about is she will be getting like the absolute best care you can imagine. And she's like, yeah, actually, that's true. That's a good point. And you could just see the way that they were putting the brace on. Like, I'm sure they would do that anyway, but I think it just would have leveled up. They just would have really taken their time to make sure that she was all good, that she didn't get moved incorrectly. They couldn't even open the car doors. The impact had been so bad that even the car doors like had been squished, and it was just like so full on. So if you get queasy, please look away. But I want to show you the accident and show you what we saw when we came up. I think, yes, it's in here. Oh, no, that will be good. But everyone was okay. The other car, I'll show you that as well, and what happened, or what we think happened, because we just don't know. But this was the main accident here. So that's Kay's car here. So she's traveling on her side of the road. This car comes on the other side of the road and gives her a head on. Whoever, the man that was here first, said it was a male that ran. So maybe drinking or something like that, who knows. And then the next, so this was before this. So this car, it's a bit hard to see because of the lights. But this whole side of this car was all wiped. So it's like this car was traveling in the same direction as him. He's gone around, swiped it, so maybe tried to overtake, ended up swiping that car, which has then thrown him off and, whatever, created some chaos in his mind. And then he's gone on to oncoming traffic. So he hasn't even looked, maybe, like, I have no idea what he's done, but clearly he's drunk. And you can see here all the petrol all around on the ground. So the fact that she's alive, and it looked like she had a broken wrist, definitely. and broken ribs. So poor thing. I just hope that she's going to be okay with her back. I couldn't get my number to her, but I rang the police yesterday and just said, look, there was an accident. I'd really love to get in touch with Kay again. So can you please send me your information? And the key is literally maybe, a couple more minutes earlier, if we had have left, this would have been us. And it's just, a good reminder, even though things are really, really challenging around the world right now, we've just got to really make the most of showing kindness, showing love. Like I know a lot of people might have driven past, and, how sad, because it's the difference between getting the ambulance there quickly and saving someone or not. And the police being able to catch the person that's done this. So, I'm so glad that we could be there for her and support her through what was probably going to be the most difficult thing. The other thing that I thought was really sweet is she goes, oh, my car's probably going to be a write-off now, isn't it? And she goes, I love this car. I've only had it for 2 years. She was so sweet. I'm like, oh, don't worry about the car, Kay. I said, I was in an accident too, and I was sad about my car because it's been great for so many years. I said, cars can get fixed or they can get replaced, but you can't. Humans can't. And she said, no, I was just about to start doing volunteer work. And I'm like, she's so sweet. So keep her in your prayers, and if you can, send us some cards for Kay. We will find a way to find her. I'm definitely going to keep on top of the police and get on top of it, because I know that she got taken to the hospital, and I dare say that she's still in the hospital now. But please, if you want to send cards, please send them to me. If you don't have our address, please just message and I'll send you our address right away. But it would be wonderful to pass them on. And I know the lady who ran out, the nurse, so she may even have her number in some way. But anyway, we'll try and find her, because I know that I might even be able to check some of the hospitals and just sort of follow up. But I'm sure the police will give her my number, and she kept saying, I definitely want to call you. So I'll keep looking out for missed calls and messages to see if I hear from her. But it would be lovely for our community to do that for her. I think that's where we're very, very fortunate to have what we have. So if you want to be part of Cards for Kay, and it's Kaye, she spelt it out for me when I was talking to the ambulance driver. So so that was our coming home this week. So we've just got to remember, take each day as it comes. I know it's hard. I know we're all struggling in some way. But that sort of taught me, things could be even worse. Some people don't have their health and they're struggling really bad with all those issues. So we've just got to be really grateful that, if we've got all our family together and everyone's doing well, really, really appreciate that, because things can change in the blink of an eye. Like, I could not believe from one moment to the next what happened there. It was like, whoa, just a good reminder. Just don't sweat the small stuff, because I know we're all stressed. Petrol prices, all of these different things that are happening. But just keep trying to regulate your nervous system. For me, best thing I can do is crafting. I've even got a massive, I'll show you what I'm doing over here actually. But I'm doing a massive blanket. And because I've been playing a lot of games, I find that games and there's nothing wrong with games. I find they really help me to calm my nervous system and help me feel, just calm and happy. But one thing I've noticed about computer games is they don't really result in anything. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do something that not only calms my nervous system and regulates me, but I can also have something to show for it, because that's one thing about computer games is, you know, it's not real life and it doesn't actually result in anything necessarily beneficial. So, yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up my crochet again and do myself I've purchased about 16 balls of wool, and I'm going to make ourselves a queen-sized blanket instead of, I still do my game, but I just want to do a little bit less and do something like this and my card making instead. So, yeah, if you've got like a craft like this that maybe you haven't, picked up in a while, knitting, embroidery, like whatever it is, um, you know, it's really, really good for your nervous system just to get you calm and happy. Sending cards to others, whatever you got to do to cope. But I really like this pattern. I got it from online. So it's just slip stitch and then double treble back to front. And I like how it's all in like rather than doing squares, because I've always done squares for my blankets, but I like the look of, just direct. And so I'm just going along like this is the whole width. I measured it, so well, but I basically just used a tape measure, and this is the whole length of the bottom of the bed, the queen size. So it's even got, a little bit of overhang as well. And then all I'm doing now, so this is the width, and then I'm going to do the whole rest of it. So yeah, so I'm probably, the tiniest amount, 1/8 of the blanket is here. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got a massive, massive bag. You should see it. This is my bag of wool here. There's like, I think I've got 16 of these in here. Just, cheapies from Kmart. Nothing amazing. I think they were $8 or something, and they're all acrylic. It's nothing special. But I'm like, I don't care. Just give me something cheap, something that I can use that, can help keep us calm. La la la, let's pretend everything is okay in the world. Because there's so many things I can't control. I can't change what's happening. Yeah, it's not up to me to make it all different. My only responsibility is my immediate family, myself, how I treat others, what's within my control, how I am as a person, looking after my friends, looking after my family. Like they're my only responsibilities. The rest, I can't control it, can't change it, can't fix it. So yeah, I really love that thought of how am I using my energy? Am I using my energy in the best way possible? Because sadly, a lot of people are using energy on things that they can't change. And they're using a lot of energy to be angry. They're using a lot of energy, and understandably, I get it. I understand why people are upset, but I don't think it's necessarily going to change anything. So how do we stay calm? How do we stay loving when people around us are getting more and more stressed? We don't have to cut people off, but we also don't have to put up with bad behaviour as well. Just want to use my buddy here too. I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm just going to try it in the black emboss, and then we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to be really happy with that blanket. It's going to be so nice to look at that. And it was interesting at the meeting Wednesday night, a young one walked in to our church meeting, and she had like a cardigan on, and it was all hand crocheted. I should have got a photo of it actually. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to organise a little, get together for the young ones, because quite a lot of them are getting back into crafting. So, you know, I want to introduce them not only to, look, it's great to do crafting. That looks amazing. Good call. But I want to show them how to do card making and stamping too. So we've got a whole new generation where this beautiful art of handmade is not going to get lost. It is coming back, people, in a big way. And I was a bit worried about, because I crocheted on the way over to on stage on the plane, and I thought, oh, you know, I always get a little bit like, oh, people are going to think I'm an old granny, you know, and just be like, what on earth? This old lady crocheting. But on my very row, not the same side of us, the other side of the plane, there was a young girl. She must have been like maybe mid-20s, and she was crocheting. And I was like, yay, this makes me so happy to see this. So yeah, keep teaching your grandchildren, those of you that have got grandchildren, you know, keep sharing this beautiful art of creativity with others, because it's really impactful. Like, you know, it's basically creating core memories for these young ones. Look at that. That looks so unreal. I love it. So we've got our flames here. That actually looks really good. I didn't think it would sit nicely on there, but that's going to look amazing. I mean, everything that's on that grill is going to be burnt to a crisp, but you know, it still looks really good. What do you reckon? We're going to have fun with this set. So yeah, so keep sharing. I was so happy to see that Hannah's got an interest in crochet, and I was like, oh my goodness, how did you do this? And it was like squares. She'd done all different squares and then turned it into a jacket. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. And she's so clever. She actually creates her own patterns as well. So I'm like, oh, wow. The smart young ones. Overdone steaks, that's right. Burnt to crisp. It's my brisket. It's my brisket that got burnt to a crisp this week. I can say to the girls, this was my brisket. I sent a picture to them, actually. I'll show you the picture. But we still ended up eating it all. It was delicious. It was just a little bit drier than it should have been. Oh, that looks fantastic. And I actually really like, I was worried about the white, but I really like that. I think that looks fantastic. So we could back it on, like if we've got some sort of frame here that we can use just to sort of highlight that barbecue. And I think I'll do, oh, like actually, I was going to do a frame behind, but I think that's really good as is. Just to angle that a little bit differently. And what I'll do, I think having one of those label ones will be good, because then we can have a few burgers and things like that sitting in the background. Let's have a look. So we've got these ones here. I used them on my project actually, so they'll probably be sitting here. So we've got our arches. That would actually be quite nice with this one.
Hi.
Hi, how are you this morning?
Good. Hi,
That's
everyone.
good. I slept in.
Did you?
Yes. I think I blamed the rain. It was so cozy and delicious. I know.
Is it raining?
Yeah. Look at us. It's raining. It's like a phenomenon.
Oh.
I know. So nice. The rains are coming. I didn't realise how much I'd missed rain until you suddenly have rain and you're like, oh, I've really missed rain. Yeah, I've got these two as well, but there's another one that I'm thinking of. I was using it in my, oh, here it is, beautifully celebrated. This one here I think will be great. This one here is actually, might be fun. Just check and make sure that that's still current. It's what I do for everything now. Nested Essential dies. Yes, they're still there. And the Spotlight and Nature dies are good as well. So that's the one that we're talking about here. This is definitely a must-have. They're just like, yeah, so good. So we'll have a look there. Let's see if it fits. Oh, yes, that fits very nice. I've got the cold brew here, but it's probably nice to have something hot today.
Do you have the bottle?
Yes. It was just easier to bring the whole lot over. I really like that. Yeah. But what I might try with this is extending it. Let's see if we can do it. Hi, Sarah. Say hi to Roger. Hi, Roger. It was so nice catching up with both of you at On Stage. It was very special. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to try for you all too. Let's do that before we move on to cutting this out. I wanted to emboss on here and show you what it looks like.
Use the barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue. I'm cooking my brisket on the barbecue. We've never really, in Melbourne, we don't really, I don't know whether I missed the memo, but yeah, I don't really remember many people making brisket. Do you remember many people making brisket?
The first time I remember eating brisket was on St. Louis.
Yeah, same. Like, I know that it was in the US, but I didn't know anyone in Australia really ate it until we came to Perth, and there's a lot of people that love brisket over here. So I thought, oh, okay. And it's more available. Like, I don't remember even seeing it in the shops over east. You like that? That's what they say over here. Oh, over east. Yeah, over there. Those weirdos over east. So you can see it's very, look, it's so much of it's covered. And it's a little bit difficult on this foil too, because I think it sort of had a bit of movement. Anyway, we'll have a little look and see what it looks like. So yeah, it's a bit too much. I mean, it's fine, but I think this is better. Because, yeah, you couldn't really emboss. Like, the only thing you could possibly do, I think, is if you did it on basic white. Yeah, even then, I don't see the reason for it, because I was going to say you could do it clear, but there'd be no reason to sort of do that. So, unless you just stamped the whole thing, I think, in like some different colours. So you could do, like, you've got that one, and if we grab Puppy Parade, Cajun, and Red Tiger.
Sorry for the sound.
I was like, can you make any more noise out there? No, all good. We understand. So, oh, look at that. That's a good example of why we're changing ink pads. At the moment, we're going to stay another year. Like, we were asked to stay for a year, but we think we're going to stay a little bit longer. Because the year just went too quickly. We were like, oh my goodness, I barely feel like we have, got to know people. Like, there's still so many people we want to get to know.
Wow. Did you stamp on the gold?
Yeah, well, I wanted to try that. This one I coloured with blends on there.
Great.
So yeah, just trying a few different ideas. But I think with this one, it would be really good because you don't want to sort of stamp back into something. So we'll get our positioner tool. Do we know when this is coming, this positioner tool? So
It's
many
in the
missed
new
out.
catalog.
Yeah, but it's not in the pre-order, is it?
No.
So yeah, you'll just have to, I mean, it's one of those things that when Stampin' Up says we've got this special, listen and get it straight away.
Oh my goodness.
Can you please move that? 'Cause every single time you trip over it. There's like a massage chair in the middle of the floor, and for some reason Brenna keeps tripping over it. You know, it's only in the middle of the floor. Like oh, listen to your cough, Bruno. He got a something from on stage, whether it was a cold or a flu or, but yes, he's still got the cough, which is not good.
Can I just tell everyone something?
Of course.
You guys.
You guys. We don't use guys.
Because
they're women. We say hi, people.
Hey.
Hey there.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Kylie's on-stage projects.
On stage or online stamping retreat.
Online stamping retreat projects are so good.
Yee! I told them all about it.
You are going to love it.
Yeah.
So this is a PSA.
What's a PSA?
Public service announcement.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
I'm
you,
having
PSA.
anxiety for that.
I need it because, oh yeah, sure.
Just
I'll
it was
put it
over
on
there.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Flame can go back. We have lost a die before, that's true. That's true. That we did have to search high and low for that.
Yeah. And our duo project is so easy.
Yeah.
But so
much fun. We're going to have a really fun time.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to use the little one. I'm like, why am I not liking this?
So if you haven't already done this,
yeah,
please join the wait list.
Join the wait list. And you can register on the, please wait me, I wrote it down up above, but we'll repeat because we love you, Sally. We'll repeat for you. It is the 10th of April. 10th of April. Put that in your calendars. And the actual event is the 2nd or 3rd of May. 3rd if you're in the South Pacific. 2nd if you're in the rest of the world. Okay? Okay? Okay. Now, we want to go like this. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I saw someone doing it like this, but we want to position it. So if you're going to position it, you need to lock it in. We want it to stay in its place. But yeah, there's a lot of people that just use this for stamping now, which is so cool. Okay. We're cooking now, people. We're doing our thing. We're actually getting this worked out now. Good. Okay. That one array mushroom. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is have some layering here. So I'll start with this one. And I've sort of just tapped. I haven't really done it super, super strong. And I can actually purposely just do, yeah, the top section. So I'm not doing like the whole thing, just sort of tapping that. We want it to look like that, right? Then we do the next one, the next color. And I'll just give that a little bit of a wipe with the chamois. Got it here. I love that you can bring the chamois to your stamp and just do a little wipe. And then we'll do our Poppy Parade. But what I'm going to do with my chamois, because this is really good with the chamois, is just take off that top section there. I know it's very technical, and there's probably other ways of doing this, but let's go with that. Oh, I ended up covering it. It didn't take enough off. That's okay. What we'll do is instead we'll just stamp down lower, make it darker. Oh, whoops, I moved it. I can't have that. I didn't check to make sure it was in its place. Actually, what if we lock it in here? Ooh, this would be cool. I think that's a bit safer in there too, because I'm still figuring this out. I did see online somewhere that someone said that this snapped, which really surprised me because I feel like this has been good, but still keep them apart, okay? It's not like you can just be like, snap. But yeah, they can snap. I was like, oh no, I don't want that to snap. Let's just keep, I think that will be a lot safer in there. And we might, I think the chamois wasn't actually as wet as it could be. Okay, that's a bit better. And we'll do it there. I think I need another magnet up the top here as well. And the best thing about the magnets is that they are lower than the, wow, it's really sticky. They're lower than this here. So they actually don't get in the way like our previous ones. Now, let me get a little tool here. You're so sticky that you're not sticking where you need to stick. So if you ever have an issue where your clear stamps are not sticky enough, just make sure that you just literally just wet them with some chamois with some water, and look how sticky that is. So now I have to actually like take the stickiness off it, because it's like, this is too sticky. As soon as it gets water on it, it's like, oh sure, I'll stick to everything. Okay, now let's do this again. Put some Timid Tiger on the top of that. I'm still learning a lot about this positioner tool, but every time I learn something new, I'm like, wow, that's actually really cool. It's got a lot of really, really good things about it. So I think that's all happy there. We'll push that down all the way. Yes. We'll wipe this properly, Kylie. Ooh, gold would be beautiful. Oh, have you asked if I embossed it in gold? No, we stamped on gold foil. Well, didn't stamp. I used blends on gold foil. So we've done that, and we're going to take away the, because that's the blends there that I used, which is good because alcohol dries really nicely. Now, let's just take that away, and we'll be a lot more heavy-handed this time, because I was thinking, oh, I'm taking too much away. That's better. That's looking very good. And one thing with this I've noticed is it does have a lot of wiggle room. So you've got to make sure that, and I should have done it in the first place, there is a way to gauge that you're lined up correctly with the grid paper underneath. So just keep that in mind. I will try as hard as I can to line this up, but I've ended up moving it, so it may not be absolutely spot on. But yeah, I think if you line up underneath, that's going to help that wiggle situation. But that looks amazing. Do you like that? I think that's the best way to do it, everyone. To have that double stamping. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Particularly with this one, it kind of doesn't lock in place. So the best thing you can do is line up your grid. And it's weird. I don't know why Stampin' Up didn't actually do this, but whether they've done like the wrong sticker or they just sort of did that afterwards. But it doesn't always line up with the grid paper underneath, which I really think they missed an opportunity there, because it is definitely, oh, this is because it's centimeters. It only lines up with the inches, everyone. Of course. There we go. So you may have to, if you're doing like stamping like this, yeah, just make sure that you line it up. Can you see how that's all lined up underneath? So yeah, that's my hot tip for you if you're struggling, because it does have a lot of movement there. but that grid paper will save you. So you definitely need the grid paper. Public service announcement, PSA. And I think the Stampin' Scrub is finishing. So you're going to have to move, all those people that don't want to move to chamois. Now is the time. And it's fantastic. I know it looks disgusting, but it works and it's so good and it's amazing. And while you can we still get clear cases? Well, can get them. I just pop mine in a clear case and I don't close it all the way. Just close it one side so you don't get any mildew, and then just keep it refreshed. Every time you come into the craft room, just make sure that you've got refreshing with cold water. Now, and even warm water, actually. Warm water is even easier. Where am I putting that? Where are my things? What playing have we been doing? Oh, yes, that's right. I'm like, what's next? I thought I remember doing something. Now, I want this to be on a colour. I don't like white, but I want it to be on a colour that's really going to help this to pop. And I think that what I'm resonating with is maybe like smoky slate or something like that to bring in a nice background without it sort of being over the top. Even vellum would be really nice just to give it sort of that, just a little bit of gravitas to sit on. But let me have a look for some smoky slate scraps here. Yes, I've got plenty here. And I think that will work really nicely with that. Yes. Before we move on to the next thing, let's put this away. I was seeing that over there and I'm like, uh-oh. And I don't know why I did in this tray. I was meant to do it in this one. Kylie Bertucci. So naughty. Look at it now. It's going to have black all through it. So I'll have to do a really good deep clean of my tray. I'll have to actually give it a good wash out, which it probably needs. Probably needs a good clean. Just so that my white emboss doesn't get black flickers into it. Because we shouldn't... I mean, this is an oldie that I had from years ago. I was very happy they brought the trays back. I wasn't concentrating. It's not too bad having white in the black, but having black in the white, not good. Okay. Put that one back. And if we do this one, nice, different, unusual. Yeah, I think I heard that a lot gave feedback saying, can we get another play? That would be absolutely amazing to be able to get a few of those. Now, let's extend this. I don't need to extend it a lot, but in order to extend, the only thing that you have to do is just not cut all the way to the edge. So it's not overly technical. That looks good. And then you lift up and you want to flip to the other side because you're not doing the top half now. And then probably the most difficult bit is just finding the lock. But yeah, it's really not that difficult. You can feel it sort of lock in place. If you want to, you can use your washi there to keep it in place. And I think it was probably around, anyway, we'll go as close as we can to the top. And it should meet. There we go. So it was a little bit out with the dots, but, you're the only ones that will really tell exactly what's happened there. But it's a fantastic way. It's actually a little bit crooked too. Oh, maybe not. And that's not a cut, it's just ink. We're all good. Actually, I'll put that on properly because I'll end up pulling that up and it dropping everywhere. And I'll put that up on there. Wonderful. Okay. So I could actually like do some really nice like splatters or grunginess on here. What have we got in our stamp sets that can help us? We could do, well, even if we do like some of the flames in the background, right? That would be a bit fun. We could even have the grill here and then the flame behind. Ooh, what ideas do you have? Because that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Then it allows that grill to be free for all sorts of things then. I do like that idea. And we can have this one raised. I might just colour in the grill bit and maybe we can do some smoky slate coloured in these like white bits. Yeah, I like that idea. And then we can do, what else have we got here that we could put? Because we've got our sentiment as well. I think I might put, because these are really cute as well. We could possibly stamp these in the background, have them in the emboss. It's such a great set, honestly. And I think, yeah, if I did the hamburger, I think I'd do that as a standalone different card. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I definitely want to grunge this background up a bit more. So let's get some sponging. And I think we'll get some smoky slate just to bring in those colours. I feel like it needs to sort of combine a bit more. And I'll do basic grey so we've got a little bit darker. And I've got the smoky slate. We'll see what this looks like. I think just even the lighter, maybe around the edge, and then the darker in the centre bits here. I think that will look really good. Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, looks exactly like my Weber. The inside of my Weber is a lot more used though. Look at that. Looks great, doesn't it? So you just got to be mindful if you're using emboss, just, yeah, don't go over the top of the emboss with your blend pens because of the alcohol in the blends. It can have a bit of a reaction with the embossing powder, even after it's heat set. Ah, brilliant. I love that so much better. Now, I don't know if, yeah, background of the food stamp. I don't know whether to go in with the light. This is the light here. Because I kind of like, yeah, I think that actually is good to having it stay clear. I mean, white, because it just helps it to pop off the page. Yeah, I'm going to keep that as is. Good. And then if we do, so we can have the stamped in the grey, just little background pieces here that are bits and pieces. So we've got the gloves, we've got some utensils. Let's grab a few more blocks here. We've got some sausages. I like the tongs actually, they're really cool. And that little kebab thing looks cute too. So we can just have them floating around in the background here. And we'll get some paper here so we can stamp. I like to stamp off the page. Just think it looks so much better than stamping so that it's like all on the page. You need sort of half on, half off. And remember, I've got the basic grey happening here, so that's just that little bit darker. And I don't want too many. I don't want to cover this whole thing, so I'm just going to have little bits and pieces, and you know, it might be covered by the barbecue, but that'll be okay. Because we've got, yeah, little bits here, so you can sort of gauge where everything's going to be. And tongs. And our mitten. And don't forget we've got our flames as well, but we might end up putting the flames outside. Oh, that's so cute. I'm actually going to put that there, and we'll put some sausages up the top in this section. The little snags. Oh, this is a really, really fun. I knew I was going to have a lot of fun with this, but I'm having a lot of fun. It's a really cute set. And we were just talking to friends last night. We caught up with friends that are in India. They're doing work over there, preaching work. And they were saying, and they're from the US, and they were saying just how much they miss being able to grill. So it kind of made me quite nostalgic to use this, because I think, yeah, even more so in the US, it's like a cultural thing to have barbecue and, you know, do all your meats outside. She said it reminded her of her dad. And I just thought, oh, it's so sweet, isn't it? What memories we have and how they're connected to certain things, like getting family together and spending time together. I remember Dad was just absolutely incredible on the grill, because he had his own restaurant, as many of you know. And he was just like next level. He could just push a steak with his finger or with his tongs, and he would know how far cooked it was. Like, yeah, amazing. I've got to use a timer and a thermometer and was second guessing myself, but yeah, he just was so good on the grill. And his restaurant was called the Copper Pan, and he would do all the steaks would be on the grill, open flame, and it was just absolutely delicious the way that he would cook his meat. He was so good at it. So yeah, it's very nostalgic for me. Even at home, they would always have like, what do you call it? Like the rotisserie type things that have barbecue. Like, he was just so good. He even did functions for some time there, and they just go around. They do these amazing, like posh functions, and all they'd use is a grill. Just incredible what they could do with some fire and really good quality meat. Now, I think I feel like there's like a stamp set that could work that's like a little bit, ooh, there's something there, but not quite what I'm looking for. But, you know, the splatter type look. Just a little bit, you know, grungy like this. I think this one here might be good, actually. Nature Symphony. And thank you for that idea too, Hope, with the food stamped. I think it looks really good. I just want like a little bit of like, you know, that look of grungy. Doesn't need a lot, but now it's a good masculine card, I think, when you've got a little bit of, you know, grit and grunge. And we won't go too far in there. I think I should be able to, it won't make sense though if it's sort of half in there, but that's where the barbecue's got to be anyway, so all good. Just sort of come over here a little bit. Yes, that looks great. It's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. That's coming from Nature Symphony. So that's one of the online exclusives as well, if you missed that one. So we'll have this, and then we can potentially have the fire sitting like that, or, because it sort of doesn't make sense, like not sitting on the grill. It's like, is there a fire behind the grill? But it's actually not bad, is it? But we could have it on, like just one of them, or have it layered. That is very cool, actually. I do like it with the fire on top. I think it looks really... I think for a masculine card, I think this is exactly what they would love. Like, yeah, fire. It really does look so good, doesn't it? And you can tell I'm having a ball. Now, one thing I do want to do, though, is just match this piece here. I feel like it just needs a little bit of grounding. We could possibly go darker, but I think bringing in some basic black will just really make that pop. And so we don't have to have the same shape. We can just do a matting there behind. So if we just measure this, we'll eyeball it. So I've got our cool measuring opportunity here. Exactly 10.5. So I'll just do like, yeah, maybe 3 mil more. But yeah, you'll have to see how you end up cutting your, because yeah, I eyeballed how I was going to cut that extra piece. And then we need, yep, 6. Wow. Was that the 10 point? Yeah, that's the, maybe I cut it like that. What did I say it was? 10.5. Yeah, good. Don't even know what I cut it, but anyway, that's the right one. Come out of there, little one. And this one we said was 6. So I'm just doing 3 mil more. I like to do the scoring first because I can feel the lip on where I didn't score. It's more prominent. Oh, that looks great. Yep, so we can have that raised, and then we can have that raised, and then we'll choose our sentiment, and then we can stick everything together, which will be amazing. So I think if we do maybe to the Grill Master, or maybe I'll just do Grill Master. I think, yeah, they would love to be called Grill Master. Hey, the men in your life be like, yeah, I'm the Grill Master. It's like, I might even do the whole thing actually, to the Grill Master. It's a really nice way of saying thank you for all your hard work when you do the grill, even though we all know behind the scenes we're doing all the work, but that's okay. It's nice to elevate the ones we love. It's one job you don't have to do, which is good. And it makes everyone happy. It creates core memories. Everyone's like, oh, this is the best. We get to spend time together as family. It's awesome. saw a missed call and I thought, oh, it's an unknown number. So I wonder if that is our friend. I might just say, sorry, I missed your call. Because it could be Kay. And I haven't seen that number before. So we'll see if it's her. That would be wonderful if it's her ringing back. And we can see how she's doing. To the Grill Master. Because of course we're going to emboss it, you know. That's just, it goes without saying. And I think I really made sure that we got all our black emboss out of there. We don't want to... The grill is on. You could cut into the barbecue. Oh, that's cool. I love that idea. Yep, let's do that. Brilliant. Because that's exactly, I was like, oh, I just feel like it's sticking too far ahead, too far above. So look at you all, brains trust. Together, we are one big amazing brain. To the Grill Master. And I feel like this needs to be like a plaque almost. So cut rectangle, not cut to the exact, like normally I cut round it, but this time I'm like, no. Actually, I'll just cut, yeah, cut that, and then we'll get closer so I can get the measurement. I want to cut this one first so I can get the correct angle. That's better. That one's a little bit skew-if, but that's okay. Ah, love it. To the Grill Master. Well done. So we can do something like that on there. Or lift this up a little bit. Yeah, look at that. And then what we'll do to be able to put these in, so we'll actually do a cut along here so then it can slit in there. So if we use our amazing trimmer, I'm just going to cure my curiosity and just ring this number. Don't know if it's prank or not, but no one answered. It like did that, you know, cutout thing when it's like a prank caller. So annoying. Okay. Ready? We did it. Yes. We cut our barbecue. That's so cool. And you could even cut the flames. Like you don't have to actually cut into this actually. Now that I think about it, we could just sort of, yeah, cut the flame along, or even do like a pattern. So if it was on the grill, yeah, that's a good one, using that knife. If it's on the grill, it's going to be kind of like like a bit jaggedy, like very like all over the place sort of thing. So I'm imagining like this, just so that if you don't want to cut into it, you can see what you can do here. Because I feel like that's very straight. Like flames are not going to be like, Murr. Do you like that sound? Murr. It's not going to be just murr. So I feel like even more up and down, jaggedy, like as if that's the grill bit of it, and it's like all over the shop. But that bit there we need to. But yeah, great idea, everyone. You're helping me figure out what we can do here, and I think that looks way better than having that whole round thing happening. And this one we can have behind, and we'll make it yeah, even smaller, the flame, and really go to town in there and have that sitting behind like that. Oh, that looks so much better, everyone. Well done to us. Yes, look at that. So we've got our bigger flame and then our smaller one sitting behind there like that. Do you like it? Do you feel like I should cut this one down a little bit more? Because I really like that one in the background. I think I am going to cut that down even a little bit more because we can. Whee! Yes, love it. That is the best. Well done to us. Thumbs up if you're liking this card. Give us a thumbs up, a free thumbs up for your free class that hopefully you're learning lots of new ideas from. Now, that's all good. That's all good. I feel like this needs to be a little bit more grungy. So let us grab. Yep, I'm really happy with this. So I've actually got some Memento here, which did you hear we're changing to a different ink, which is very exciting. It's like a hybrid ink that works for both watercolor and blends, which is incredible. And so we get all that grubby. Yeah. And should we like make it even more grungy, because this is a masculine card. Should we go even more grungy? I think I've got an idea. But just brace yourselves, okay? Brace yourselves. What do we need? I've got some spritz here. I've got the Stampin' Mist, which will work, but you just use water if you want to. Like so. We could even use our... I know, it's scary, everyone. But this is what happens for the bloke in our life. Yes, grunge. And then we pick up all that grunginess. You don't have to do this, okay?
Hi.
Hi.
Wow.
And what was the thing that they did with the blends? It was the other side, but someone was like tapping it. Do you remember that? Was it on this one? No, I think it was must have been the watercolor ones that they did it with.
No, you do it with blends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they were flicking it. But I can't remember.
Can I get you anything?
I think I'm all good, thank you. I knew everyone would freak out. But look how good that looks. We needed it more grungy. I think, yeah, they used the lid, that's right. But I think it flicks. You've got to flick it this way. So I'll do it from the inside. Well, you can't. Oh, yeah, that way. I think you do it like this. No, that doesn't seem to be working. Who's flicked before? Who knows how to flicky flick? Not me, clearly. Let's Google it, everyone. How to flick blends. Because I love the look. I've never really done it before. From the cap. Oh yeah, I'll use the cap. Maybe I'm not being strong enough with it. Ooh, it is flicking. Yes. Oh, that's so cool. Yes. Oh, it's all over the desk. Sorry, desk. I really should be. Oh, and I love it. It's going on there too. Let's just cover that because that's making a very big mess. I thought it was from the cap, but that's brilliant. And I'll actually use, because this is smoky slate, so it's not going to be very dark. Let's do some basic black dark. Ooh, yeah. Kayla's gonna. It's okay. I can buy another one. I give myself permission, Regina. It's what it's here for. Yeah, that's cool. And actually, to be honest, like, I know it can ruin it 100%, but can I just say it doesn't feel like you're actually doing a lot of damage. You don't have to be that hard with it, which I'm very surprised about. Oh my goodness, that's so addictive. I'm going to be flicking everything everywhere. Look at this. So bad. Don't tell Bruno. Don't tell him anything. I wasn't here. Look at it. It's there. It's there forever. I'll get alcohol wipe. I'll get some alcohol wipers. That's so fun. Oh, I love that. That is really cool. Thank you for that tutorial, Hope. That was perfect. You gave me creative confidence. And I get to do something I haven't done before. I love this for me. This is a moment. So we don't want this to get flattened. We want this to be super grungy and kind of like, yeah, sitting up from the paper. So we can kind of stick it down here, but we want it to have that sort of almost 3D look to it. So it's going to stick down eventually to its little place, but I want this to stay all grungy and sitting up like that. Yes. And this one we'll put on dimensionals. Get some bees. Oh, thank you all for staying here for all this time. This has been a really, really fun set to play with. And how many of you are sold? How many of you don't have this, but now you want it? Or you feel like you need it. You're like, oh my goodness, I have to have this in my life now. You're welcome. I'm glad I can do this service for you because it really has so much potential. I just think it's a brilliant masculine card, but you know, I'm on the grill and I would love a card like this. You know, it reminds me of my dad. There's just so much nostalgia when it comes to barbecuing and being with family. It's really special. And even now we have lots of friends. Like when Jessie comes over, we're always using the grill. I've done some amazing things on the grill, which has been a lot of fun. Like whole roasts, chicken roast. Our Weber, we actually bought each other for an anniversary many, many years ago, and it's one of our best anniversary presents that we've bought each other. We did a combo. We're like, let's get us both the present. So I'm going to do that one in the background, and we'll stick that down, and then the other one we'll put on dimensionals, and then we'll put this whole panel on a dimensional too. Yes. Love that flame coming out. And we've got the mini here. You're one of them, Hope. Do you have this? Or are you sold? Which one are you? Which category? And And keep those likes coming. We've got 24 thumbs up. So if you've learned something new today, if you've enjoyed the free video, please, this is the one thing you can do for us to support the free videos, because, you know, they're becoming more and more obsolete these days. Enjoy free while you can. Who knows what's coming tomorrow? Petrol prices are going up. Everything's going up. So to get free content these days, all I ask of you is just subscribe and like and share. Please share, because, you know, it's a privilege to be able to get free content. It really is, especially this amount of time. There's no one really online that's investing this much time in their audience and in people. So yeah, that's all we ask. If you want this content to keep going, if you enjoy having me in the, someone was telling me on stage, they just pop me on in the background and listen as they're working. Please, you know, take the time just to come over, like the video. You might not do it straight away because you're working, but please come and do it later so that we can keep this type of content going for all of you, because we need it. We really do. Oh, I love this so much. I had it in my mind, but it's so different when you actually go to do it. You're like, oh, is it going to work out? So I think I'm going to do that up there. I feel like that's a good spot. I could do it down the bottom here as well. Oh, that actually looks really good, because then it gives it more white space down the bottom there. You don't have it, but I've enabled. We love a good enabling. What's it called? Knuckabilly? Accidental purchase. Oh, you're welcome. I accidentally decided to purchase something I didn't actually think I wanted to purchase. It's Tagalog, I think, and there we go. Oh, I love this. And do we have any grungy embellishments that we can add to this? Because we always do love an embellishment. Even if it is for a man, they can still have embellishments. I was looking for the oh, there they are. Where is the embellishments? Where have they disappeared to? So I've got some really good neutral matte dots here, but I feel like I would like something maybe metallic or... Ooh, those are definitely a winner. I feel like, especially because they're almost like, you know, a tool type thing, like a screwdriver. I feel like, yeah, the fact that they're, because there's that one, but they're more flower style. Like they would look like a screwdriver or something though, like a screw that's come out. Even though they're flowers, they won't know. So yeah, both of those look good. This one here, textured. So I'll just check, see that all of these are current, because, you know, we're always having to go through our inventory. I try and do it on the reg, but it doesn't always happen. So before we use it, it's a new good practice to get into, especially if you're a demonstrator and you're about to show something or use something. Just check first, and if they're not available, you'll know. So our first one is the textured dots. Let's have a look at that one. So they're gone. So I'll put here D for discontinued. The next one is the pressed flower. D for discontinued. This is why we've got to use them, everyone, because they leave us and then we're like, oh, I should have used them more often, but we didn't use them more often. This is current. So it has decided for us. So we'll move those over there. Brenda can pop them up for sale. And we've got a brand new, he's just listed a whole heap of products too on our retired product store. You do need to be in Australia to purchase them. But yeah, if you want to have a little look of our retired products, and also for those of you that aren't in Australia, you can have a look on there for our video class bundle tutorials, like amazing, 12 classes, and you only pay $22. And if you order with us, you get it for free. It's a freebie for our customers. Yeah. Oh, that is perfection. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What do we think, everyone? I'm so excited that I got to do that flicking technique. That's the first time I've done that. And I love it. I'm addicted to it now. And what do you think about the grunging? I know all of you went, but isn't it cool? I really love that it's like masculine, grungy, dirty, growl. Yeah. Is that how they sound? And I've already got hot tip. It's really, really handy. But I've already got all of these ready to go. I'm writing some customer cards today. And I've pre-cut all of my inserts. Highly recommend. I did it Poppy Parade size if you're wanting the measurement. So make sure that you do that. Because we want the inside. We want no nudie rudies. And I remember seeing a piece. There we go. So I'm going to cut 2 of these so that we're ready for the inside as well on both. So what's this size here? I feel like that won't be quite... Oh yeah, that should be big enough. Let's open that. I was like, do I have to open it? Yes, you do. Brilliant. Yes. I don't like wasting paper, so if I can get 2 pieces out of this, brilliant. So using it to its potential. So I'm doing 2 of them because then I can have one for the Instagram reel that I'm going to do straight away after this. So if you want to share that Instagram reel with friends, if they're like, oh my goodness, she talks too long. I don't know how you just listen to her for that long. Oh, he would love this card, Sarah. Absolutely. There we go. Ah, perfection. Look at that. Because, yeah, why not do the inside? We've got all this beautiful paper. Sorry, I've got to blow my nose. All this excitement. It's got my nose running. Yes, good. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So what do we think, everyone? You happy with the outcome? You all helped me very much. We learnt some new techniques. We know that the embossing looks amazing. The flames, using the flames like that was such a good idea, cutting it down and even maybe putting a slit. But I do like having that jagged edge. I think it just makes it feel a little bit more realistic. And it's just, yeah, it's a little bit different to the round circle feel that we had before. What else did we learn? Our flicking, grunging, like being able to scrunch it all up like that. Oh, such a good feeling. Doing a little background there, using this beautiful paper as well, making sure that we've got some Love It, Chop It in there. And being able to extend our dies too. I think that that's a really great opportunity to see your dies in a different way. Like you might think, oh, I don't think I'll ever use that. But how easy was it just to extend it and make that a perfectly amazing rectangle? And that was just eyeballed. I wasn't fussy about it. It wasn't like I was measuring. I know some of you are like, you know, very organized like that, but that's not me. I'll just eyeball it. It'll all work out somehow. Cover that one. Oh, thank you. We've got 27 thumbs up. Well done, everyone. Good team. We've done amazing. And we've cleaned all of our stamps already. Look at us go. Make sure that we've got everything in its place. So I'm going to keep them all on their block because I'm going to be doing the Instagram reel with all of these. So we'll keep them there. I just need one for the sausages. There we go. And we need one for the flame. Oh, actually, we didn't end up using the flame in the end. So we'll pop this back on here. So we just stamp on here. And then I pop that back on there like so. Oh, yeah, it's that way. Oh, did Bruno do it? Yeah, like that, yeah. I was like, this is not going the way that I thought it would. So you basically put it down on there. And if it's not sticking, like I said before, just, you know, use a bit of chamois liquid and then that will lift it back up again, because a few girls were saying, oh, it's not, my stamps aren't sticking the way they used to, and yeah, just refresh it. Ooh, 28 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. Remember, if you want more of this content, please share, like, subscribe, send to friends so that we can catch up every week together. We've got to make sure that it stays viable to continue making it worth the effort and time and energy that goes into having some fun with you all. Because we're very busy people, you know. I've got so much to do. You saw all the cooking I need to do. I've got to be grilling. I'm going to be grilling. So I think that could all stay there. Good, yes. And then the other one, I'm not sure where oh yeah, here they are. We've got some, that one there can stay. And, oh yeah, we'll keep this one out because we'll need that anyway. And that's part of the nested essentials. So that can stay. So the products we used was nested essentials. We used some Memento. We used a lot of blends. We've got our basic black and smoky slate and poppy parade and Cajun and timid tiger. We didn't use all of them. We used all the dark ones of each one, just so that you've got it all there. And this amazing paper here that's called, what was the name of that one called? Where are you, little? Oh, there it is. So we've got textured metallic for the gold and regal distressed patterns. So that's the regal distressed pattern specialty. So that's still available. It's so cute. And I think that was all of them, wasn't it? And then just the BBQ Masters and the basic grey. We used that. We used our positioner tool. Some dimensionals. Well done to us. Well done to you. And these ones, we did look at stylish shapes, and this one and this one. I mean, this one here would be nice as well, but it just felt like it was too filigree. Like I liked the look of the more, like it was more of a like Art Deco style. So there's that. Oh, there's the cover for the stamp set. We can pop out. Oh, and we did some blending, so you need a blending brush. Don't forget your blending brush and your snips and your bone folder. Look at us, all organised. And then the glue of your choice. And that was a really cool idea, wasn't it, with the stamp positioner tool, learning how to do the flame. So even that on there, actually I'll keep that one for our next video. But yeah, even that on there would look really good. And you could even, like if you felt like the white space was just a little bit too white, I know that sounds weird, but I sort of like to, sometimes I feel like the white is a bit too stark. So my light smoky slate is like such a winner, because you can just come in here and add a little bit of that, you know, grunge without it being too overpowering. And you can still leave a little bit of white sort of poking through, but then it's just not going to be as intense. Oh, my computer's telling me I'm full. I think that one's already been done, so we can delete that and then make more room. Do you like that? As we go, delete, empty bin, so that Kylie can continue. Oh, there's heaps in the bin. Empty. Now we'll have lots of space. That's hilarious. So there we go. We did very well today. Excellent job, everyone. Lots of suggestions and ideas. And hopefully I've enabled you to think about getting this online exclusive, which is available now. So if you're watching, this isn't like a pre-order item. This is something that you can get right away. So definitely don't delay in going and having a shop. And if you are a demonstrator, remember that there's an amazing pre-order happening at the moment. And for those of you that aren't Stampin' Up demonstrators, why not? You need to think about doing that, because you get to save money. I mean, girl math, save money. But no, if you know you're going to go shopping anyway, why not? Why not join? Because then you can get things like this 20% 20% off. Oh no, Nicole, we said that because I did a brisket this week, and I said my brisket was definitely being cooked on this, and I overcooked it, and it was like almost fried to a crisp. Look at it. It was so charred. But when we opened it up, it was still like a little bit pink, but the outside was so burnt. But it was still actually quite delicious. We still ended up eating it. But yes, that's what my brisket would look like on this. That's how I cooked my brisket. So maybe you've got someone you know that's always burning everything. That would be perfect. But it's, you know, it's novelty. We don't have to be completely real life, you know, to have some fun with our card making. That's the beauty of it. It can be a little bit imaginary. A little bit of fun, right? Yeah. Well, lovely to see you all here. So good to catch up. Charred, yes, it was very charred. I actually put it in the oven for like 10 hours. And so, yeah, I had the wrong temperature. I've just noticed that I've flicked some black blends on the computer screen. So I'm going to have to make sure I have like a little box to prevent that from happening. Oh, no, it was a bit of dust. That's okay. It wouldn't surprise me. So thank you very much for being here. And for all our beautiful members, YouTube members, will be going live straight away and chatting about some things that we're going to be creating together. We've got the video class bundle coming up for next month, and we're going to be using the, what is it called here? Homemade Sweetness. So we're going to be playing with that for our video class bundle. And one of our team members, Shirley, big shout out to Shirley, she gave us these beautiful jam jars, which I just thought was so cool. It came in like a really cool gift as well. So I'm going to be having a little bit of a play with that for our video class bundle and also for our customer cards. So if you want to sort of craft along with us, definitely look at getting the homemade sweetness. Or if you're wondering, do I want homemade sweetness? Well, this will give you a good gauge as to whether this is a suite of products that you want to get yourself. It's available now, so don't delay. And just remember that a lot of the online exclusives, some people are a little bit scared to get them because they think, oh, they're going to retire or they're not going to stay around. Majority of them stay around for the same as a mini catalogue. So just keep that in mind. You know, some things might sell out quickly, but it's very rare, particularly a sweet. Majority of the time we look at the data and they're around for as long as a mini catalogue. Some of them even longer than an annual catalogue. Like we had the, I think it was Sips, Slips and Snip, Snip, Slip and Snip. But that stayed around for 1.5 years, I'm pretty sure, in the end. So it's all dependent on how many people purchase it. So the more of us that purchase it, the longer it stays around, which is a wonderful way of, you know, promoting a product. If you really, really like it, get it straight away. And I think this barbecue one is one of those ones that you just do not want to miss out on. Because if it sells out, then you'll be kicking yourself. You'll be like, oh, that would be really good to have that set. I really need it now. Well, too late. It's gone. So just think about what you want to use, why you want to use it, how you're going to use it, and hopefully this has inspired you to think about a loved one in your family that you know will absolutely love to be called the Grill Master. Celebratory sips. I had to slow down then. I'm like, celebratory. So thank you. Yes, and it is a bit sad that we don't have access to that, but I am so happy that the US get to have that. So rather than being sad at what we can't have, then look at what we can. And I think sometimes we've got all these amazing products, and a lot of times I'm like, what even is that? Where even is that? I don't even know what that is. And yet the thing that we can't get is the one that we're like, we want that. We want that. So yeah, there's a lot of amazing things we can use. There's so much that we've got that can keep us going and keep us entertained, and we can have a lot of fun with. So yeah, I know it's sad. I'm not discounting your feelings, but at the same time, I really don't feel like we're missing out because I can't keep up with what I've got already. I'm like, it's probably a good thing because, yeah, we have so much here to use and it's just wonderful. I'm loving all of the new things coming, the new things that we're going to have in the new catalogue. So there's plenty for us to enjoy. But lovely to see you, and we shall see our members very, very soon. Just give me a couple of minutes to set everything up and I will go live straight away. So that is the joining. If you want to go and get some more content behind the scenes, that is the place to go. So thank you for your support, everyone, and we shall see you very, very soon. See you next week. Actually, will we be here next week? Yes, we will. Yes, I did work that out, that we can do it before because we've got a special meeting thing. But yes, we will be here. Bye, everyone. Big hugs. Speak soon.